Hello and welcome back to Rongmar. In today's geography lesson, we're taking a first look at the continent of Europe. Our WALT for today's lesson is to locate Europe on a global map and to identify some of its key features. Europe is an incredibly diverse continent, filled with lots of different kinds of people, different languages, different history, and different cultures. It's one of the 7 continents of the world. A continent is a large landmass that divides the world into different parts. Take a look at this map. It shows the world, and it's divided into the continents by colour. However, there's no names on these continents. You know one already, Europe. Can you name the 6 missing continents? And do you know where they are? Pause the video and give it a try. Well, this is what you should have got. We've got Europe in red. Below Europe is Africa in yellow. To the right of Europe is Asia in orange. Below Asia is Australia, sometimes called Australia and Oceania. Below Australia is Antarctica. Above that to the left, in dark green, is South America. And in light green is North America. Within these continents are countries, like Ireland. Ireland is one country on the continent of Europe. There are over 40 other countries. Here's a challenge for you. See how many of the countries of Europe you can name in 90 seconds. Pause the video when you're ready to start, get your timer and your pencil ready, and off you go. Well, how did you get on with that? I'm sure you got some of the very well-known ones like France or Spain or Ireland or the UK. But did you get any of the lesser-known ones? Take a look at all these small countries around here. These are some of the newest countries in all of Europe. Did you get any of these? And what about this area of Europe? This one was a surprise even to me. I always wondered how countries like Georgia were allowed in the Eurovision Song Contest, and also in the Euros, the football competition. But now it makes perfect sense. They're in Europe. Europe is the 5th largest, or the 3rd smallest, continent in the world. However, it includes the world's biggest and smallest countries. Russia is the largest country in the world, with an area of more than 17 million kilometers squared. Europe also has the smallest country in the world, the Vatican City. It only has an area of less than 1 kilometer squared. Even though Europe is only the 5th largest continent, it comes 3rd in the amount of people that live on it. It has a population of about 733 million people. That's 11% of the whole world living in Europe. Russia, of course, has the most people in Europe. But part of Russia is actually in the continent of Asia, so it's not usually counted. The country that is completely in Europe with the most people is Germany, with 82 million people. Europe is nearly completely surrounded by oceans and seas. Have a look at this map. Can you see some of the oceans and seas that surround Europe? Pause the video and make a list of them. Some of the countries on the continent of Europe decided to form a little club. This club is called the European Union. The European Union was set up so that all the countries in Europe would work together to try and make Europe a better place to live. This is a pretty exclusive club, so you have to pay to be a member. But you get certain benefits for being part of it. Lots of the countries in the EU use the euro as their currency. This makes it much easier for everyone to travel around Europe without changing money all the time. Another benefit of being in the club is that you can move to any other EU country to live and work there very easily. Just make sure you can speak the language and you like the weather. That's all we have time for this week. Until next time, take care.